everyone, it's Mrs. P. I am here to do my weekly cash stuffing. I didn't do a plan with me for the cash stuffing because this month we are not stuffing that much in our sinking funds and things like that. So I just felt like, it wasn't going to be that much of a video if I did that. Next time I might do my cash planning with my weekly budget so that, I can add that in. But I use this cash planning template that I got from the Aesthetic Dollar. I like it because it's not humongous. It's not like a regular paper size. And I just separated my categories according to my envelopes using, just a highlighter in between each one so that it makes it easy. I'm going to keep this off to the side so that I can keep track of, what denominations go in. I don't usually do them, really weird with my cash stuffing, except for groceries. I like to have smaller denominations because one of our grocery stores here in our town, they don't accept bills higher than a 20. So I like to keep some 20s in the grocery budget. So I am going to go ahead and count out the money that I got from the bank. Then I'm going to unstuff my wallet because I do have some leftover grocery money and some dollars that I'm going to pull out. And also my blow money that I didn't spend, I'm going to put it into like a savings. All right, so we'll start with counting the money. And we've got 100. And I'm just gonna use my calculator to add this because even though I can add money, it just, whenever I'm on film, I get kind of like, I don't know, I have trouble. So 100. 50, 1, 50, and 50s. And look, I got an old 50. That was really cool. All right, so 150. All right, then we've got 20, 40. See, I'm already messing up. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40. So 240 in 20s. When you watch cash stuffing videos, they make it look a lot easier than what it really is. All right, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 in 10s. All right, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that's 575, and that's what I budgeted was 575, so that was correct. Now, I did count it before I left the bank. You got to just double check. All right, so I've got that. I'm going to just move this over to the side so I can get into my wallet. And first, I am so ready to get the change out of here. I don't know, it was a pretty heavy change week, and this is really heavy. All right, so I'm going to, I can't even lift that. I'm not going to lift it. I'm just going to pull this lid off, and then I'm going to pull the change out. This change thing I got is from Amazon. I really wanted the one from the Aesthetic Dollar, but she sold out of them before I could get one. This one's kind of stiff. I don't know if it's because I've got cards in it or what, but it's kind of hard to get the change out. But it still works. I'm not going to complain, and I'm not going to purchase anything else. I'm going to try to, keep with my low spend January and just suffer through this stiff. I think they call these a fly leaf. I'm not sure. Something like that. And I think there's one more coin in there. All right. Yep, that's all. All right. We are, if you can see, about halfway through this container. I'm excited to see how much is in there. I've been tempted to just kind of count it, but I want it to be a surprise, so I'm not going to count it. All right, so if you notice, we do have, let me go ahead and flip this over. We do have some back to the bank. I'm going to town today. I will deposit this back. This is just some spending that we did using a debit card. And my daughter had a doctor's appointment. I used the debit card there, and some other expenses that we just used the debit card for. So we've got 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 25, 30. That will go back to the bank. I'm going to just leave this in here so I can take it today. All right. This is my dead envelope. I'm putting my leftover grocery money in here, and because I did have leftover grocery money, not much because I'm, not stuffing it a lot this month, but I've got a 10 that's going to go in the debt binder or the debt envelope, and then the dollar that I'm going to set aside to put in my dollars savings where I'm saving my singles. All right, so I'm gonna put this debt, or the $10 in the debt. So now we've got, I think 25. Yep, $25 will go towards debt this month. And by the way, yesterday I made my last payment on my Discover card, so it is completely paid off. So now we're gonna start on my credit union card. So next week I'll start putting the extra money towards the credit union card. All right, so groceries is empty. Pet supplies, I'm not gonna pull anything out of it, and I don't have any ones, so I'm gonna leave it alone. Household, I do have some ones. I have, how many? I think 3. 3 ones I'm gonna put aside to save for my dollar savings. Mr. P, leave his alone. Here's mine. I had 25, 26, 27, 28. Usually I don't spend my blow money, but I spent some on my daughter. So I'm going to pull out all of my blow money, put my dollars with my dollar savings, and then this 25 is just going to go into my little savings envelopes that I'm doing. So I'll put that there. All right. So everything else is not going to be changed. So now we can start stuffing. All right. So we'll start with groceries. Groceries is getting $125 this week. I've already got a few things on my list that I have to pick up today. So it's going to get 2 50s, 2 50s, a 20, and a 5. So 125. So that's 51, 25. So 125 in my grocery envelope. Okay, pets are going to get 25. So I'm going to get a 20 and a 5. And add that. We have to get quite a bit of pet stuff today. So now in pets we have 20, 40, 65, 70. $70. Cat's out of food. We need some vegetables and some frozen fruit and things like that to add to the pet food that we make for the dogs. All right, household is going to get 20. And I know I've said every week I've got to get paper towels, but I'm trying really hard not to buy those and stretch that out. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80 in household. There are a few things. I've got to get some furniture polish and toothpaste and things like that. So I'll use some of that today. All right, Mr. P is getting $20. And that's in a 20. So he's got $30. Mrs. P, I get 40. I'm going to get 2 20s. I get more than he does because he has some extra expenses that come straight out of the bank, so he gets less than I do. And Miss P, my daughter, she's going to get 2 10s, so $20. And she's got $10 in there right now. 10, 25, 30. I'll have to give her some money tomorrow. The basketball tournament starts tomorrow, so we'll be traveling for that, and she'll need some, you know, snack food money, so I'll give her some money out of that. And sporting events, you see it's empty. We've had several ball games this week. Oh, no, I'm not getting a 20. I'm going to give 2 10s to sporting events just because it's easier, you know, at the gate to pay with 10s instead of 20s, so they always have change. All right, so 20 in there, and that is it for my wallet. Eating out, still not eating out. We are no spend January. All right, so whoops. So that is all for my wallet, and I'll just set that aside. All right, so next envelope, or next binder, I mean, it's going to have Beauty. Beauty gets a 20. All right, so let me pull this out. All right, so I'm going to give a 20 for Beauty. So 20, 40, 65, 66, 67, 68 in Beauty. I've got to get some eyeliner. My lid came off of my eyeliner and it dried it completely out, so I've got to replace that today. All right, date night, nothing. I'm not giving anything until medical. Medical got hit hard this week with some doctor's appointments and some prescriptions. Medical gets a 20. So now it's got $23. All right. And the last one, nope, we've got 2 more in here. Doggy hair. My little dog has a an appointment to get groomed tomorrow. So it's gonna get a 20 and a 10. And his hair appointments are about $55, and then we like to give a good tip. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. So that's perfect for his appointment tomorrow. All right, and then last is the vet. The vet is going to get 20 also. They have their yearly appointments for their vaccinations in the summer, so we should have this stuffed enough for that by the time summer gets here. So 20, 40, 65, 75, 85, 90. So $90 in vets. Making sure, yep, that's right. All right, and that's all in this binder. All right, next is my month ahead. This is for my summer spending because I'm a teacher and I only get paid 10 months out of the year. And so for the 2 months that I don't get paid, this binder is going to cover us for the summer. All right, so we've got all of these envelopes completely funded. We are working on the John Deere. So I'm going to just flip back to John Deere. All right, so John Deere, the last we did, it had 180. I'm going to add another 150, so that's going to be with 100. And that old $50 bill, let me see if I can see the date, 1993. That's feels like it's not that far away, but I guess it really is. All right, so now in John Deere, we have 100, 200, 50, 300, 20, 30, 330. And so to consider this one fully stuffed, I need $405. So we'll add to it next week, and then it will be fully funded, and we'll start on saving for the truck. All right, so that's it in this binder. All right, next binder has 3 envelopes that I'm stuffing this week. The first one is The Biggest Loser. This is the competition that my husband and I are doing for our diet, our weight loss. It's just a friendly competition between me and him to see who can lose the most weight or the biggest percentage of weight before we go on our cruise in April. And FYI, he has been ahead the whole time, but I have now surpassed him. I am winning. So I'm excited to stuff this week because maybe it can be mine. So I had 10, I'm putting another 5 in there, so now it has 15. Being in a competition with weight loss really motivates me because there's so many times I've wanted, like I'm doing intermittent fasting, and actually I've worked my way up to eating 1 meal a day. And sometimes I get the munchies and I'm like wanting to snack. And just thinking about him winning makes me not eat. I just like grab a bottle of water or, you know, do something to keep myself busy and not think about food. And that has helped so much. All right, so the next thing in this binder that gets stuffed is car tags. And it's getting 15, 10 and a 5, my last 10 and a 5. Let's see here. Oh, okay. So now car tags has 20, 40, 60, 70, 85. And that should, we'll put a little bit more in it next month. This month was just a tight month, so we just didn't put as much in there. So now car tags has got 85. All right, next is vacation, and vacation's only getting a 5. The only thing that this vacation binder is covering is gas. So when we travel on our trip in April, this envelope will cover the gas. So it's getting the last 5. So now it's got $10, $20, $5 in there. All right, and that's all in this binder. All right, and this is my holiday binder. I'm only stuffing 1 holiday. Usually the holidays I'll stuff at the beginning of the month, and the only one that gets stuffed after that is Christmas. And it's all the way in the back, and it's getting $40. So it's the last 40, and it's going in Christmas. Well, let me go ahead and pull that out. So now Christmas has 20, 40, 60, $80, and this is going to be Christmas 2024. I'd like to put $50 a week in it eventually, but right now I'm just doing 40. All right, that's the last of that. Now I've got this money here, the dollars, and then my leftover blow money. So I'm going to take this binder out. Now let me do this. Let me separate these dollars. All right, and the 5 and the 20. All right, so the dollar dollars go in here. So I'm going to stuff this until it gets to 20, and then I'm going to pull the 20 out and put into this container with dollars, just so that this envelope doesn't get too fat. I don't want to mess up the envelope. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. $1 left. So I'm going to take these 20s and put it in this jar. Sorry, I'm zoomed in really close. All right, so I'm going to put that in there. So now my dollars are here. I'm just going to put that off to the side. So I'm going to leave this $1 in here, and we'll just keep building until we get to 20 again, and then move it out. All right, next is my $5. All of this, the 5, the 10, and the 20, that's all from my blow money that I've been saving. So I'm going to put the 5 in here, and then I've got this little tracker, so I'll just mark that I've got another 5 in there, and we'll count them. Let's see here. We've got 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 5, 45, 55, 60. $60. Those 5s are bad. They're like so soft. It's hard to hold on to them. All right, so there's my 5s. My 10s, I didn't have any leftover 10s. And the 20s. All right, let's see here. So adding one more 20. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80. $380. And I will color in another 20 there. If I got that whole thing filled up, this whole tracker, I would have $1,040. I don't know if you could see that. All right, that'd be nice. I don't know, I've had a lot of suggestions that maybe I should save half for something fun, put half of it towards debt. Somebody said save it for the cruise, use it for spending money and souvenirs on the cruise. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with it, but I like to have it there. All right, and that is all. We're out of money. And so that's it. That's all of my cash stuffing. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and you know, my channel has grown way faster than I thought it would. I'm almost to 500 subscribers, and I know a lot of people do like a subscriber giveaway, so I'm thinking about maybe doing something like that. So I've just got to figure out how to do it. I'm not really sure. But anyway, I appreciate everything. I get so many good positive comments and suggestions. I just love it. This has been such a supportive community. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of our journey, just subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.